What's up with YouTube? It's your girl Zaya, back with another video. What it is, what's up? You gonna subscribe to a girl channel or what? Let me chill. But anyway, yeah, I want to think of like a super duper bomb intro, like just something that just my trademark in the beginning of my videos to introduce all my videos. I don't want to say nothing like, it's your girl so and so back again with it, because everybody say that. We don't want to be like everybody. We got to offer something new to them so they have a reason to watch us, you know. But as you can tell by the title, today's video is a very vulnerable get ready with me. Basically, where I mentioned this in the last vulnerable get ready with me, where I'll just be doing these get ready with me's to just vent about the week, because I want my weekly vlogs to focus on my, like, what I'm doing in the vlog, and not so much as me venting about how I feel about something. Or I mean, if it's something that happened in the vlog, then of course I answer how I feel about it, because then I'm gonna be like, you know, and then when so-and-so and so-and-so did this and did this, and when this happened, then it'll be like weird. But just like any kind of breakthrough or something that I experienced through the vlog, or I don't know, just me venting about how I feel or something, I'm gonna do it in these get ready with me's, just like kind of like a review of the week. You know how you watch, it's kind of like if you've ever watched Bad Girls Club, it's like that, and then this is the reunion where we just go over what happened and talk about it. So basically on June 22nd, one of my vlogs was on June 22nd. My last vlog, one of the days, I think the first day or the second day, it was June 22nd, and basically what happened was I had woke up in just a kind of mood, like a weird kind of mood. I just woke up with the spirit of gratitude on my heart, and I feel like that could be a word to somebody. Just you know, start living with gratitude, because a lot of times in life, like, we get so caught up in what's going wrong and how, you know, especially if you're anything like me and it seems like you keep running into people that's just don't have the best interest for you like you do for them, or it seems like everything is a season and nothing is here to stay. And you know, people say that, like, oh, it's all just a season, but when it comes to people that you get attached to, you don't want them to be a season. But when you feel like literally everybody that you're getting attached to, building relationship with, getting close to, is just a season, it's like, why even still bother with these people? You know what I'm saying? So I gotta clean my makeup brushes before my baby shower. I know that much. But yeah, we get so caught up in just what's going wrong and what makes us mad that we don't never really just feel gratitude towards, I hope this not making it bad. We just kind of forget to show gratitude towards the things and people in life that is, like, you know, not making us feel some type of way. You know what I mean? Like, you know, it's like it's like once you vent, like, do y'all got somebody that you vent to about literally everything with, and like they your rock, like they love to be there for you, but imagine how they feel knowing that they, like, do like what they do for you. They're always there for you and all of this and all of that. And all they hear you talk about is how so-and-so did you wrong and how this kind of situation makes you up and that of this, that of that. So I feel like once you realize and acknowledge what there is to be grateful for, you treat the people around you better. And because, you know, for like a case scenario, I'm sorry, I'm looking for my eyebrow stuff. If you have this best friend, right? Y'all been rocking since day one. That's your homie, that's your girl. And you always finding new friend, cause you friendly, she not, so it's like, you know. But she's the type of friend that's always like, whenever you call, she gonna come running to your rescue. Whenever you need anything, she there for you. Whenever you need somebody to talk to, she always there to talk. Sometimes she'll give you good advice if that's what you want, but sometimes she's just there to listen. Like, whatever you need, she got you. And she corrects you and guides you in the right direction. And she's just a real good friend. And then you making all these side friends that keep trying to play you, keep trying to get over on you. And you steady chasing after this no good dude for whatever reason. I don't know. If you were to see her gratitude, well, if you were to see what she do for you and you show gratitude towards her and not just focus on the negative things that everybody else is doing around you, then you'd appreciate her a little bit more, to not, for one, keep burdening her with the same problems. Which, for some reason, this was a discussion on Facebook that people was like, a good friend should always be there to talk to and all of this and all of that. And then some people was like, yeah, but at some point, you're not finna lay all your problems on me. And that's kind of what it is. If you kind of just see and show gratitude in the things that are working out good for you, then, like, I mean, you won't be burdening your friend or burdening anybody around you at that. Because if I'm being honest, y'all, if you needed somebody to vent to, I'm here 1,000%. I can't see. Okay, that's good. Hopefully I'm in focus. I'm here 1,000%. Like, I got you, whatever you need. But if it becomes like a repetitive thing to where every time I'm trying to have fun or every time we get together, it turns into a moping session, why would I want to keep bringing that kind of energy around me? Like, you know, I'm all happy and then you come all over here all depressed and stuff, and then it's like, oh, you know. And I feel like that just helps with a lot of things when you just appreciate the good and don't give so much energy to the bad things. Because whatever you give the most energy to, that's what's going to flourish. If you have a business that you put all your energy into, God's will is going to flourish. It's just bound to flourish. If you have a relationship that you're putting all your energy to, if they're also putting their energy back into that relationship, it's going to flourish. So if you're putting all your energy into the negativity that's going on in your life, guess what's going to flourish? That negative energy. Everything that's going on do not need to flourish in your life. Some stuff needs to die down. So just remember to not put your energy so much into the negative and just be grateful for the positive. Focus on the positive. In the midst of chaos, give thanks, and trust me, it'll get better, because whatever you put your energy to, that's gonna flourish. And if you put, even if it's just a small bit of positivity going on, put your energy into it and it's gonna flourish. To refer back to my week, June 22nd, I kind of just woke up with gratitude flowing over me. If you ever watch any of my vlogs or most of my vlogs, or just know me in general, you know, like, oh y'all, me and my mama relationship was at the worst of the worst, and like last year of May, well, really for years, but this is when all this took place. And so last year in May, I got kicked out. She said she didn't kick me out, but I thought I had got kicked out. That's still a misunderstanding, because she locked the door. She locked me out. So I mean, that means that I can't come in, right? And so yeah, I went to a friend's house for 2 days, and then my daddy came and picked me up, and I stayed in Dallas with him. And while staying in Dallas, I tried my best to find a job, couldn't find one. I did get enrolled in college, but like trying to get my promise and FAFSA situated was so freaking stressful. I still, like, I never got that situated. And I was there till like August, and I never got that situated. And it was like the rockiest relationship anybody could ever imagine. Like, it's like, it was with my granny, but like, you know, we'll be good, and then she'll say something like, oh, you wanna do this tomorrow? And she do everything super duper early. It's the summertime, I'm a teenager, I just got out of school, like I'm finna sleep late. I've been getting up at 6 o'clock in the morning for a whole 8 months straight. Like, I'm finna sleep late. I'm finna be chilling like it's summertime. And so I like being productive. I've always liked being productive. But like, she's like, oh, you wanna go and be in the yard and help me mow or something tomorrow? And I'll be like, yeah, just let me know when. She said around 10 o'clock. Okay, cool. Sometimes I sleep past 10 o'clock, sometimes I don't. She don't wake me up. And then when I do wake up around 12, she's already done. And then she like try to start World War III with me because I didn't help her with the yard like I say I did, because I woke up late. But it's like, you could have easily woken me up or whatever, but it'll just be World War III for like a whole week, just because of that small situation. And then out of the blue, she'll just be like, oh, you know, I'm sick of this back and forth thing with you. I just don't like the way you treat me. Because, I mean, if you're going to act like a booty hole to me, then I'm just not going to talk to you. So, like, we'll just go weeks without talking. Well, I'll go weeks without talking to her, and she'll just be picking with me those for like a week. And she's like, I just don't like the way you treat me, and I really want a relationship with you, and I really want to do this with you, and this and the third, and this and the third. And it was basically like that, like just back and forth. And I do the smallest thing, the dumbest thing, and then she just start World War III for a whole nother week. And it was just back and forth. And so that's the kind of relationship I was having down there. And then I finally just decided, like, I didn't want to go in this back and forth relationship. So, like, I'm not finna keep doing this. This is like a toxic relationship. We just can be cordial, we can be cool, and just stay in the same house, because I'm not finna keep. I know families get into it, but like, you get mad when I'm not perfect, like, and then try to start World War III for a whole week and then expect me to just let it go. No. Calling me B's and H's and stuff and expect me to just let it go because you say this, and then try to victimize herself. Like, she never apologized. And so that was the kind of situation that I was living in down there. And then eventually in August, she sent me to jail for something that I didn't do. She sent me to jail for hitting her, but I never hit her. And I went to jail, and my mama had to go get me, and she brought me back home. And my mama had to pay a pretty big sum of amount too. It wasn't cheap. It was a $15,000 bond. They let her pay $1,500 though to get me out. And Yo, that's not cheap for us. She actually had to call family members to like help her, because $1,500 is not something we spend at one time at all. And yeah, it kind of drew a wedge between us, me and my daddy, which made me super duper angry. And when I came down here, I couldn't find a job, and I had two jobs. And they literally slipped through my fingers because I had that charge on my I don't know how she got to a felony, but she did. But I had a violent felony on my record, so didn't nobody want to hire me. And at first I had that work study job. It was like, okay, all right, okay. But then when I got pregnant and I couldn't find a job, I was like, oh no. I need some money. And then y'all know me and my baby father was in a very rocky spot. Like at some point I thought I was gonna be raising this child on my own with no job, and then I was out of college, so I didn't have work study. Yo, your girl was stressed the out, like. And in the midst of that chaos, I did, you know, find my peace. I had my moments where I broke down, but you know, all in all, I trusted God. He done brought me out of crazier situations. Trust me. So I wasn't too worried. But, you know, sometimes even when you're not worried, you cry just because of what's happening. You know what I'm saying? Not because you don't think you're going to make it through, but just because of what's happening. And that, you know, that's basically... Is my eyebrows even? And that's basically what it was. But anyway, for the longest, I kind of just focused on the fact that I couldn't get a job because of this felony. And it was really bothering me that I couldn't provide for my child like I wanted to because of something that I didn't do. And she later on, you know, told me that she did it to teach me a lesson. And it was like, you did that, you know, you're putting me through this for nothing, and now I can't even provide for my child, and that. And it made me real upset for a very long time. And at some point, I just kind of let it go. I was like, oh, because when the last job slipped out my hands, I was like, you know what? It just wasn't meant for me to work there. I'm just not finna keep letting her steal my peace like this. Like, I'm not finna sit here and throw a tantrum every time a job falls through and give her that power over me. I just can't do it no more. I kept the attitude, but I still, like, anytime it was brought up about what happened, it would make me frustrated, and I was just holding on to it. Like, it wasn't making me mad, but I was still holding on to it. I was still holding on to that grudge. I wasn't even talking to my daddy for a minute because of it. Because, I mean, he was kind of in the middle of it. So I was still like, it was still stealing my peace, basically. And that the 22nd, I just woke up and I just was like, bro, like, I'm tripping. Like, I just woke up with this I feel like my whole outlook on life just completely shifted. Because for one, after how stuff with me and my mama went down the last time that we had saw each other before I went to Texas, like, and she still went down there the second that I needed her. She came down there and came to, like she do every time I go to Texas. It was always something, and she would always come, like she would always run to me with like nothing ever happened, and she'd come get me and save me every single time. And with me being 18 and pregnant with no job, and you're still like letting me stay here and stuff, still willing to take care of me and all of that, it just shows how good of a mother she is. And like, it seems like, well, it's your mama, but you'll be surprised how many mamas kick their child out at 16 because they get pregnant, let alone at 18. Ain't no job. Like, I feel like I'm just being ungrateful for that. And not only is she like letting me stay here and taking care of me, I have my sisters moved out. So right now I'm in my sister's old room, and then my room is gonna be my own nursery, which I'm building into like a nursery with a what's it called, like a play area for the rest of the kids. But you know, it's my own nursery. And she also gave me my other sister's old room for working, like a salon kind of. And it's like, you giving me three rooms for free at 18 with no job. And it's just so, I was like, wow. And I'm keep complaining, and I'm always mad about what my other parent did and what my grandparent down there did. But I have a parent down here who's taking care of me more than her job description, really. And the grandparent down here, like, if I need a ride somewhere, she's quick to take me. Like, of course she come with blah, 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 blah. But my granny, if we need my granny, she's gonna come through for us. And I'm steady complaining about the other granny and the other parent over what they did. And I'm just like, bruh, imagine how they feel. I haven't shown them no kind of gratitude or gratefulness because I'm upset about that, which I wasn't going around being angry and hateful towards nobody, no. But when you don't tell somebody that you appreciate them, that's not showing gratitude or gratefulness. So it was like, dang. You know, imagine how they felt. And then my baby daddy, after everything I put my baby daddy through, he still came back. He never once went off on me. He never once, you know, called me out my name or just disrespected me. He always responded with concern and patience and consideration. And he's always been trying to be a peacemaker, you know, even though he messed up. He's always tried to be that peacemaker with us, and I really appreciate him for that. Because, like, imagine if we both had been on what I was on. Like, we literally would have gotten nowhere. But he kept trying. He kept, you know, trying his best to reach out, to just do whatever he could. And God eventually had to sit me down and be like, girl, you're doing too much. But it was still like that kind of thing where, I don't know, I was still kind of holding on to it. But that 22nd, I just woke up and was so grateful for him. Because I'm like, bro, after everything I did to him, said to him, put him through and all of that, you're still willing. Like, he said he would pay for everything for the baby, which I have paid for some stuff, but not nowhere near as much as what he's done. Like, he's been like, wow. Like, Kai needs are taken care of because of him. Well, I mean, not Kai. We actually changed his name. It was Kai, but we changed his name, y'all. It's I don't want to reveal it now since I changed it. But yeah, he all of his needs, baby's needs, are taken care of because of him. Even after everything that I did and said to him, and like, I literally would try to belittle him and stuff like that, and it was just disgusting, honestly. But after all of that, he still pulled through for us. Because not only is he trying to take care of baby needs, he also, like, anything about my career, like, he's willing to sacrifice for. Like, y'all, this man was gonna build me a whole shop for me to do hair and makeup out of, but I won't let him do that. But I said, no, you're not doing that. But, like, just the fact that he was willing to, he makes sure that I eat every day. Like, you know, if I ever need some food or something, he don't mind bringing me food, which is way out of his job description, especially since, like, he paying for everything. And you know, recently, well, not recently, but he's actually been trying to get a new car. And y'all know cars are not cheap, and babies are not cheap. And on top of that, he trying to take care of me. It's like, you willing to do all of that and you got responsibilities. It just shows what kind of person, what kind of man you are. Like I don't know, I'm just, and we've been working on like getting back together, because we actually had, when we were in a relationship, it was actually a really good relationship. It just went sour because he was going through some stuff and he didn't know how to handle it, and I just had got fresh out of depression. I had just came back from Dallas dealing with my own stuff, and it was like, we both can't be up in here bringing each other down. Like, somebody, you know, like, we would just bring negative energy at some point, because stuff just started going south in our life outside of our relationship. That's the only reason why we ended it. But other than that, like, he was a good man. Like, we had a real good relationship. But, you know, we're working on getting back together now. But, yeah. Moral of the story, he's just doing way more than he have to. And I'm just extremely grateful for him for doing that, and for even, because I mean, y'all, he's a good man. And I don't know why y'all be trying to be prideful to say like, oh, I'm the prize. My man is the prize. He's the prize, okay? He's the provider. He's a man of God. Like, he's very much a prize. He do come with his flaws, like all of us, that we need to work on. That's what we're working on. But like, at the end of the day, he's a good man. And the fact that he gave me, I feel like he gave me a chance and I gave him a chance. Like, we both are the prize in this situation, because he tells me dang near every day how much, like, I challenge him to be a better person. And I call him out on his bull so he can get good at it. Like, he can just improve as a person. And, you know, trying to get him on the right track health-wise. And, you know, just trying to look out for him and stuff like that. Like, he tells me every day, like, how much I'm a blessing to him. And so I know I'm a prize to him, but I also know he's a prize to me because of what he offers. Not even just what he do. It's just his patience that he have with me, because I'm a lot to deal with. I have a lot of trauma that I come with, and it's a lot of baggage, and everybody can't handle that. And the fact that he stayed patient with me through all of it, it really shocks me. But, you know, I'm just grateful for it. And, I mean, it's just a blessing to have somebody in my life that's actually willing to deal with something that's not even his responsibility to deal with. And just, like, still love me and still take care of me and cater to me and stuff. Like, I don't know. Like, y'all need to get a grip on yourself, females. I feel like y'all need to get a grip on yourself. Like, y'all just think that y'all just, like, I don't know. Like, it's crazy how if, like, oh, I'm the prize and, you know, like, stuff like that. Like, girl, if you don't acknowledge that man and give that man his props, because, baby, one thing about it, I'm gonna give him his. I know it ain't easy to deal with me, okay? And I'm just grateful for him. So, you know, message of this video: live with gratitude. Watch how much your life changed once you just start looking at the best in everything. And I'm not saying be naive now. I'm not saying that. But in the midst of chaos, give thanks. Find something that you can thank God for when everything around you is falling apart. Find something around you to thank God for when you don't think you're gonna make it. You don't know where the next meal gonna come from. I don't know your situation, and trust me, I know it's easier said than done. Everybody's situation is different, okay? I know that. But just watch how much your life is gonna change once you start living with the spirit of gratitude and thanks. And just watch. Just watch. Because once I started doing that, y'all, that's why I'm vlogging this weekend. Because I don't know, I just feel like I'm gonna be living a dream this weekend. I have a client that reached out to me that's gonna pay me extra to come to her location, which is outside of El Dorado, Arkansas. She want me to come to her location to do her hair. And I'm gonna get over $100 for a style that's not, no, it don't cost $100, y'all. Like, I'm getting $100 for some large, large. This girl is willing to pay me over $100 to bring me to her location for some large braids. And then I have a retwist. Well, no, somebody wanted me to start their dreads this weekend too. And they were gonna pay me extra to wash their hair. Which it don't seem like a big deal. But y'all, when I tell you that's a big deal, like for one, for somebody to want, like people in her like city or area or whatever, there's people there to do hair. You can easily find somebody in her area that does hair, but yet she wanna pay me extra for something for her hair when she can get it for cheaper if she found somebody in her area. Like, thank you, God. Like, what? And then on top of that, like the dude with the thingy, like I've had people to pay me extra to wash their hair. It's not really just nothing new, but I'm still grateful for every client that I get. Like, what? The fact that I'm getting clients itself is just like, whoa, you know. But you know, I'm just extremely grateful. And I kind of calculated how much I would make if I was to, once I do their hair and sell this computer that I'm trying to sell. And my mama's friend was gonna pay me. He still haven't, y'all, but he said he's still gonna pay me for to clean up this room. I calculated all up after ties. I have more than enough that I was trying to save to buy this cart. Everything else we're gonna wait till after the baby shower, but I just wanted to get the super expensive things because I feel like nobody's gonna buy that. So we're just getting all the super expensive things. And there's a lot of super expensive things because my baby got a super expensive mama. And if I'm not cheap with myself, I'm not gonna be cheap with my baby. Period. Which I'm also grateful for my baby daddy for dealing with that. Because, baby, if I was him, the baby, if you don't go to the dollar store and get it over with. Because, y'all, I'm not even gonna lie. I know I be getting extra stuff and overly expensive stuff, like, but I don't know. I just want to do that for my child, but he don't mind. Like, he gonna do that. He gonna make it happen. And ain't none one of us rich, okay? Ain't none one of us just got money. So the fact that he was doing it, I was like, thank you. Like, I don't know. Once I started showing like gratitude and just trying my best, like, of course some things still make me mad. That's human. That's just us. We're gonna do that. We're gonna get mad at some things. That's just life. It wouldn't be normal if you didn't, but for the most part, I just have not been letting stuff like just define my future. Like, in the midst of uncertainty, God showed me what he wanted to do for me, and I have yet to shake on that. I have yet to question it. Like, I know for a fact I'm still gonna get what he showed me in my visions. I know that I'm gonna get what I've been working my booty out for, no matter what comes my way, no matter what like just happens. I just know for a fact he gonna take care of me. And once I started realizing that, and I just haven't been focusing on the bad stuff, and I just been living with gratitude and giving him thanks in the midst of chaos, and you know, just doing my duties as a child of God, I just been seeing such an improvement in everything. Like, I don't know how I be getting the stuff that I get, but I still get more than enough for me. I get more than enough for my baby. I never go without. I'm taken care of. I'm abundantly as well. Like, I just don't have my necessities. I have my necessities and my wants. Like, and I haven't had a job since freaking last year of like March. Last year of March, April. No, last year of May. When was prom? May. Yeah. I haven't had a job. I have not worked since last year of May. And I'm taking care of more than like past my needs. And not only that, I've also just had so many like awakenings. Like, and I say that because it's like, I don't know, when I was working, I would literally work all day every day just to have money, because I thought I needed that to do what I wanted to do. I thought I needed that to just be peaceful. Like, I just thought that that was what I needed. But without a job and without a whole bunch of money like I used to have, like, I mean, I was never rich, but I did have some. I did have some money for my age, but without that, you know, you think, people try to make you think that you just need money to be happy. And I don't know, the fact that I was just happy without what I thought and what people is making other people think that they needed to be happy, I just feel like it's opened a whole new door for me, because now I have a peace that really can't be touched. Because when I tell y'all I wouldn't do anything for some money. Wouldn't. I would not do just anything for some money. But I would do some stuff for some money, okay? Not just anything, but like, I would seriously consider being a stripper, which, if you don't think nothing wrong with stripping and you want to be a stripper, then that's cool. But I feel like, you know, being a stripper would make me extremely uncomfortable, because I don't even like walking in the store with short shorts on and there's grown men around, let alone shaking my booty in the club. Like, if you're comfortable with that, kudos to you. That's your business. But I'm not, and I was willing to put myself in that situation just for some money. Like, you know, I would never be no hooker. I would never be nothing like that, no prostitute or nothing. But I most definitely would put myself in uncomfortable situations just for the sake of money. And looking back on it now, it's disgusting. But you'll be surprised how many people do that. Like, it's not a matter of, oh, I think this is wrong because of this and that. Like, it's just the fact that I was willing to put myself in an uncomfortable situation that I knew I didn't want to be in just for the sake of money. That was the problem. I've come a long way, because now, like, all these scams going on, if I was to do one scam, it would solve a lot of problems. But I won't feel right doing those scams, for one, because I'm scary, and then for two, it's just like, I don't think I need a scam. Like, I'm gonna be all right. And the fact that I could find that kind of peace without like money in my hand is just a whole nother level for me. I don't think y'all really understand. But that came with just trying to get close to God. But when she started living with gratitude and just seeking God, and like that's all your main focus is just seeking Him and doing what He's called you to do in this world, can't nothing break you anything that comes your way. Like, it's not even, people say, you know, like, what's the point of doing all that if you still gonna go through it? God never said he wasn't gonna put you through nothing just because you follow him. No. But the benefit of it is no matter what, you just can't be shaken. Can't be broken. Can't be phased. It just is what it is because I know I'm going to be taken care of. That's why you still do it. If you take anything from this video, start living with gratitude and start seeking the Lord, okay? I'm done with my makeup. I told y'all something gonna be real simple because I'm not doing nothing at all but going to church, and it ain't till hours later. I am gonna buy my panties up, but I'm not gonna do that right now because I don't feel like dealing with that. Y'all know, for my lips, I wipe them because they're so pigmented already. It looks like perfectly placed lip liner. I love my lips. And I just literally put on some Vaseline. On my special occasion days, I put on this Fenty Gloss Bomb, but I'm running out and I got a baby shower coming up, so we're not gonna use this until I get to my baby shower, okay? This is the finished look. And y'all, looking at this mirror, I don't know, I kind of just look whitewashed, so hopefully y'all can see this. I look fly, I look good, touch my swag, wish you could, period. But this is what we looking like. And if you watched it this far of me ranting and preaching and whatever else I call myself doing, then don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you so much for watching this video and for listening and for the support and just putting up with me and being patient, because as y'all can see, my backgrounds have been changing because my life has been changing, okay? But we gonna get it together. We gonna get it together. See y'all in the next video. Bye.